officially free from Columbia Records, but was it his choice, or did the label drop him after his recent underperformance? Since his breakout in 2018 with Brothers, he struggled to connect with the mainstream, and his 2023 album barely made waves. His latest project, Farewell, marks his last release under Columbia. But is it too late? Despite claiming independence is best for him, label, they are tight. I don't want to resign. They don't support me anymore. I'll be fine. Going independent is a tough road. Without Columbia's marketing and promotion, success will be much harder. Lil Tjay thrive without label backing, or has his fan base already moved on?
Everyone has an hourglass, right? Everyone has a clock.
It's true.
So you run down your time, and then that's what happens. That's what I feel like is happening with Lil Baby and Be a Young Boy, Polo G, Roddy Ricch, The Baby. It's just like those guys that really had like everyone in a chokehold from like that 2018 to let's say 2021. A lot of things happened in the mix. You can't recapture that. You know, there's a cap.
Has hip-hop moved past Lil Tjay? Based on a recent NFR clip, it seems that way. From a record label's perspective, dropping an artist with multiple multi-platinum hits, like his 6X platinum track FN, wouldn't make sense if they were still thriving. So, what really led to Lil Tjay's split from Columbia Records? According to his recent lyrics, Tjay believes the label stopped supporting him. We'll dive deeper into what he means, but to fully understand his current situation, we need to go back to where it all started. Before signing with Columbia, Lil Tjay was just a kid with big dreams in the Bronx. He described himself as the family's problem child, and at 15 was sent to a youth detention center for robbery. It was there, while incarcerated, that he first started writing raps.
I went to jail. For me, I came home and I just had a sober mind. I was just like, all right, this is what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta keep my mind clear to do it.
Hoping to turn his life around after his release, Lil Tjay began recording and uploading music to SoundCloud in 2017. The following year, he dropped Resume, his first breakout hit, followed by Brothers, which later went triple platinum. In just 10 months of making music, he had 5 singles with over 1 million streams each. With that momentum, every major record label was eager to sign him.
I don't think I was even like a year out from like my first song when I got signed. And it was like a little big thing, at least in my eyes at the time. It's a whole bidding war. Got right.
The success of Brothers led Lil Tjay to sign his first record deal with Columbia Records, a subsidiary of Sony Entertainment. Partnering with one of the industry's biggest labels was a smart move at the time, but as we'll soon see, something serious ultimately led to their split. While early hits like Brothers, Leaked, and GOAT helped build his buzz, it was Pop Out, his January 2019 collaboration with Polo G, that solidified him as a mainstream act. The track became one of the year's biggest hits and is now on its way to diamond certification, despite Tjay initially having doubts about it.
Like, yo, do a song with Polo. I'm like, yo, woo. I just had heard about him probably like a week before that. We made Pop Out. I really ain't even like that song like that. Even to this day, I feel like this is like our biggest song, both of us. I think we both have a lot of songs that's better than Pop Out.
Pop Out remains Lil Tjay's most streamed song to date, instantly propelling both him and Polo G into the mainstream. The track also helped Polo G secure his first record deal, joining Tjay at Columbia. With momentum on his side, 2019 was just getting started. That fall, Lil Tjay dropped his debut studio album, True to Myself. The album peaked at number 5 on the Billboard charts and was widely praised as a strong debut for the Bronx rapper.
King of New York.
Lil Tjay confidently declared himself the King of New York multiple times, sparking pushback from rappers like a Boogie. Still, he ended 2019 on a high note, launching his first solo headlining tour, the No Escape Tour, which I actually attended when he performed in my city.
Lil Tjay, man.
Oh, yeah?
I don't f with niggas. If you notice why I don't do songs with niggas, my tape ain't have nobody on it, because I don't like niggas. I don't want to like niggas. I'm not into them.
Back in 2019, when I saw Lil Tjay live, I thought he was on track to become one of the biggest names in hip-hop. However, as we'll see, that hasn't quite been the case. But based on his momentum in 2020, you wouldn't have guessed it. That year, Tjay was named an XXL freshman and dropped a 7-track EP, State of Emergency Rider, during the pandemic. He also collaborated with fellow New York rapper Pop Smoke, further cementing his presence in the
Steady calling my phone. I done told you before that so.
Lil Tjay and Pop Smoke linked up for multiple hit singles before Pop's tragic passing, including Mood Swings, Mannequin, and War. Although he didn't drop an album in 2020, Tjay stayed active, keeping his name in the mix. momentum that carried into 2021. As fans eagerly awaited his second album, Jay unexpectedly went viral on TikTok thanks to a snippet he played on Instagram. That snippet turned into Calling My Phone, which dropped in February 2021 and debuted at number 3 on Billboard, his highest charting song to date. To capitalize on its success, Calling My Phone became the lead single for his sophomore album, Destined to Win. The 21-track project featured Offset, Moneybagg Yo, Tyga, and Polo G, debuting with a solid 62,000 first-week sales. However, despite the numbers, the album seemed to come and go for most fans.
You know, someone like TJ right here who is only used to either the auto-tune melodic shit or he's into that drill shit, it just doesn't sound good because he gets repetitive real fast. He doesn't do anything out of the box. There's nothing exciting. There's no emotion.
Compared to his debut, Lil Tjay's sophomore album felt underwhelming. Plenty of rappers drop mid-projects and still bounce back. With his sights set on a strong comeback, he had no idea what 2022 had in store, including a near-fatal shooting that left him fighting for his life after taking 7 bullets. In April 2022, Jay took to Twitter to address his absence. "I know this is way overdue. I want to start by saying sorry to my fans for the drought. I love you all dearly. This summer, I promise I'm back. No more one song every 5 months. We done with that. We going up, and I'm coming for everything I deserve." He ended the post by announcing, "Strictly for my fans," urging supporters to pre-save the project. It was clear he knew he had let some fans down and was determined to make things right. However, despite the hype and heavy promotion, the Strictly for My Fans EP was ultimately scrapped, and as time would tell, there was a major reason why.
Reese and Christine, it was here at this busy shopping plaza. We're a little after midnight along River Road. Police say they had a report of a man getting shot, a young man. We have since learned that that person is rapper Lil Tjay. Police also tell us about a half a mile down the road, they found another victim at a gas station.
Nearly 2 months after announcing his EP, shocking news broke. Lil Tjay had been shot 7 times during an attempted robbery. According to NBC News, the shooting took place outside a Chipotle at a shopping center in Edgewater, New Jersey. When police arrived, they found Tjay with multiple gunshot wounds, later confirming that the attack was an armed robbery attempt targeting him and 2 others. Initially listed in critical condition, Jay was airlifted to a hospital, where he underwent emergency surgery to save his life. In the aftermath, false rumors spread online, with some reports falsely claiming he was paralyzed or even brain dead. However, nearly a week later, official sources confirmed that while he remained hospitalized, he was alert and talking, news that came as a huge relief to fans. As he began his long road to recovery, Tjay returned to social media about a month later, making his first post since the shooting, a video of himself wearing a neck brace.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy TJ, man. I'm just checking in with y'all. I just want to say thanks for the love, thanks for the support. I've been looking at the DMs, you know what I'm saying, the comments and everything else, and I feel love. You know what I'm saying 7 shots. It was tough, you know. Most people don't survive it, but I'm here for a reason. And new music coming soon. We're gonna come back stronger than ever, man. Love y'all.
In the video, Lil Tjay confirmed he had been shot a staggering 7 times yet survived. Every time he takes his shirt off, you can see exactly where he was hit. Just 2 days after posting, he dropped a new single in August 2022, Beat the Odds. The cover art and music video featured Tjay in a hospital bed, symbolizing his survival. As expected, the song detailed his near-death experience, something he would later open up about in multiple interviews.
Yeah, you call yourself like what, the Miracle Kid?
Yeah.
Understandably, Lil Tjay took it easy for the rest of 2022. Normally, taking a year off without dropping an album could be risky for an artist, but in Jay's case, fans understood. After a long wait, exactly 1 year later, on June 22, 2023, he dropped a new single fittingly titled June 22nd. This time, he provided even more details about that life-changing night, rapping about noticing a suspicious car following him and debating how to react. A music video accompanied the track, visually recreating the intense scene.
You see what's going on these times. Rappers steady dying, it's like another one. Every couple months, we gotta keep our head up.
A year ago today, I almost lost my life, but God had other plans. Lil Tjay shared this message on Instagram on June 22nd, announcing his new single June 22nd and his upcoming album 2022 Eyes, set to drop on July 14th. The track would later serve as the second song on 2022, marking a pivotal moment in his 3rd studio album.
I got shot on June 22nd, 2022. And when I got, they put me in a helicopter. And the helicopter took me to the hospital. And the time they took off was 222. So I just named the album
numbers now. That's the numbers now.
Lil Tjay's 222, his final album under Columbia Records, dropped with 15 tracks, but only sold 22,000 units in its first week. A major decline. Despite his near-death experience, the album failed to gain traction. leaving his career in a tough. Many fans blame inconsistency and a drop in quality for his struggles. Things got worse in 2024. For most of the year, Tjay stayed quiet, dropping singles that failed to stick. Then, in November, he made headlines for the wrong reasons, taking to Instagram to diss Kai Cenat and Aden Ross, calling them the biggest D-riders in life. Aden responded, "You tweaking me? Kai always shows love. Stop taking them perks." This drama followed Kodak Black's viral moment on Kai's Mafiathon stream, which TJ also addressed in his response video.
I told Aiden, your culture vulture, he told me I'm on perks. I don't take perks. I don't take drugs. I might sip in a little now and then. Actually, less than you. Racist nigga. I look like I take perks because I'm black, right? I know. That's what he think about niggas. He just grind his way to the top using that little face card he got. Niggas use everybody. They only with the top notch because they using niggas. Culture vulture. Stop looking at Yak like he's a weirdo. No, sometimes that's how rappers act. We different from niggas. This is the one lane where hood niggas get to make their bread. Real shit, bro. So sometimes rappers could act weird. We from different places than y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Tjay accused top streamers of using rappers for clout, but to me, this just feels like a desperate grab for attention, taking shots at the biggest streamer in the world. Lil Tjay is down so bad he has to diss Kai and Aden for no reason. One of the top comments reads, with many speculating he's upset about not being invited on their streams lately since he's not as relevant at the moment.
And I'm gonna just go ahead and think that a song or an album or something about a drop, you feel me? TJ, it's unfortunate that you didn't even text me or nothing. I don't even remember you having a problem with me. I ain't gonna lie. We from the same borough, New York. It's always...
Cenat speculated that Lil Tjay's drama was just for album promo, and he was proven right just weeks later. On December 6th, Academics posted, Lil Tjay drops his surprise project, Farewell, his last project with Columbia. After his third album, TJ returned with an 8-track mixtape featuring NLE Choppa, G Herbo, Rich the Kid, and Polo G. It was clear this project was just to fulfill his contract. Major label artists must release a set number of projects before their deal ends, and Farewell marked Tjay's official departure from Columbia. The same night, he dropped Way Out the Hood 2 Outwards, a sequel to his previous track, now featuring Polo G. But this time, the release wasn't under Columbia Records. Instead, it was listed under Trench Kid Records, TJ's independent label, a name he's used for years and even has a chain for.
You see this Trench Kid shit? I feel like a lot of people don't even understand for real, how serious it is. This is not a gang. This is necessarily me. I'm really from the trenches, and a lot of people don't understand us, you know?
Lil Tjay is now officially an independent artist. While going independent has its perks, like full creative control and keeping more of the royalties, there's a major downside. Without the backing of a powerhouse label like Columbia, Tjay will quickly notice the difference in promotion, industry connections, and overall. That brings up the real question. Did he leave by choice, or did Columbia drop him? Under Academics' post, one comment reads, "These rappers always talking like they independent by choice, the label's dropping them." From a business perspective, Columbia had two options. Shelved, delaying his releases indefinitely because they knew they wouldn't be profitable, or they could have simply let him go. We've seen this before with artists like Lil Sky, who once had platinum hits but struggled to maintain commercial success. After underwhelming sales, he also split from Atlantic Records. While many rappers claim they chose to go independent, the reality is often different.
Your boy is independent, bruh. I'm fully independent, just me. I ain't get dropped by my label, no crazy shit, nothing like that, bro. No, I'm independent, it's my choice.
At this point, it's unclear whether Lil Tjay or Columbia initiated the split. It was likely mutual frustration. He was upset about not being able to drop music, while the label hesitated to release anything, knowing it wouldn't sell well. Either way, going independent has made his road to a successful comeback significantly hard. Label, they tight, I don't want to re-sign, they don't support me no more, I'll be fine, he raps in his new single. While he claims he'll be fine, the odds are stacked against him. Many fans argue his sound has grown stale and hasn't evolved much over time. As we've seen, the shelf life of a mainstream rapper today is getting shorter and shorter. In my opinion, Lil Tjay's best shot at regaining mainstream momentum would be finally dropping a long-awaited collab album, with Polo G fans have been asking for it for years. While it would have made a bigger impact 5 years ago, and even Polo G isn't at his peak anymore, I still think it's the smartest move for TJ moving forward.
Hey. Wow.
Polo one of my favorite artists of the new generation, for sure. Came up literally the same time.
While he may not be topping playlists like he once did, Lil Tjay has already achieved more than most rappers could ever dream of, all by the age of 23. Now an independent artist, he'll likely drop music more consistently in 2025. But the real question is, how many people will be tuning in?